Will we see enchanting cricket today for this third and final CG Insurance One-Day International between the West Indies and Australia? Changes across both teams. The West Indies winning the toss, opting to bat first. Just one change to that West Indian team. Jason Mohammed misses out. Missed their bat on that one. We'll wait for the umpire to signal. Leg by. Classy from Evan Lewis. Was it off the bat onto the helmet of Evan Lewis? Ball just accelerates off the edge of the bat. Can be quite disorienting. He will retire after being struck on the helmet. Gets it through. A boundary to start things for Hetmeyer.
He's gone. There won't be any big partnership today. It's an early demise for Shimron Hetmeyer.
Shimron Hetmeyer getting an inside edge onto his thumbs.
It does not matter that there was a man at long on. Some of the modern players back themselves to clear. Good catch, very good catch. Looks as though he just held in the surface again.
Nice flighted delivery by Agar. Shehope going for the drive. Seemed like a ball held up in the pitch a little bit.
Yet. Oh! Clean them up. That drift that was mentioned before. Ashton Turner gets an important wicket for the Australians.
You're coming way forward, Nicholas Pooran. Just not covering that off stump. This is good bowling.
Goes for the big one, gets the connection. A massive blow from Kieron Pollard, nonchalantly dispatches that one.
Once he pitches up, he will go far.
Don't think the Australians will mind it too much, the direction of the hit that is against the turn. Goes for a big one again, up in the air, miscued. Will be taken, is taken. Simple catch in the end for Josh Philippi. Something like that again. And Darren Bravo going for the maximum. He knew it from the moment he made contact. Short. Doesn't have any protection there. Jason Holder using the depth of the crease. Gets it over the infield and gets a boundary. Gone straight away. Yet again, his first delivery of a spell, producing a wicket. And this time it's the big one, Kieron Pollard.
Cross seam as well. Something that we've talked about quite often, the bat slicing across the ball.
Just enough bat on this one, should get 4, yep. Missed it completely this time. He saw it, he went for it. Just didn't make contact. A wicket again for Zampa.
A little bit more towards leg stump. And then straightened. So inviting Jason Holder to go maybe against the angle, against the spin.
Goes over the top. And will go all the way for 6. He makes a statement, Evan Lewis.
Again, it's that scramble seam. It's hard to predict how the ball reacts consistently off the surface.
And another. This one more glorious than the first.
26.
Huge shot for LBW. It's thinking about it, umpire Wilson. Alex Carey is now thinking about whether or not he will review.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Yes, clearly off the bat onto the pad. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. Gonna go back to the on-field umpire, Joel. Joel, can you stay with your not-out decision? You're on screen now.
To this.
High in the air. Clears the fielder. And goes all the way for 6 as well. Will be a challenge on, gets the boundary. So good bit of placement. Goes for the big one. Gets it in the gap, 1 bounce for 4.
Immediately gets reward. It's that test line and test length.
Josh Hazelwood gets Zari Joseph to play at this one.
Very nice. The deep fielder on the leg side was very square.
The batters to make the mistake.
Should be another one for Stark. It is. It's a slightly disappointing shot with Lewis at the other end.
Impressive. And with his seniority, he understands what needs to be done. He's getting a false shot out of Walls Jr.
I think that's the googly. And it will be the end of Hussein.
You rock and roll that. Foot is in the air. Yes, keep rolling. Keep rolling. Okay. I'm satisfied. The foot is in the air when the bears are broken.
Gets hold of it. And it goes all the way. Evan Lewis, he's well set and he won't miss out on a delivery like that.
By Evan Lewis. All the way for 6. He was in control. And I reckon he's going to play some shots.
And he will get his 10th half-century in one-day cricket. Evan Lewis stands tall and brings it up with a 6. 150 up as well for the West Indies. Stump go cartwheeling. What a common sight we've seen when Mitchell Stark is bowling. He's closed the innings off and the West Indies finish on 152. Evan Lewis with his 10th half-century in one-day cricket and really didn't get the support from the rest of the batting. He got that early blow, had to leave the field, and when he returned, it was left up to him.
3 wickets to Stark. 2 apiece to Hazelwood, Agar and Zampa.
Was aiming to leave that one. Just pulled his bat away at the last minute, but he will pick up 4 runs. And he's given it this time. That delivery was angling into the right-hander.
This is very well bowled by Akeem Hussain.
Just enough bat on it to fly over that slip cordon. 4 runs to Australia. Gets hold of it this time, sweeps it away, gets a boundary. They're already celebrating. He strangled down the leg side. There was bat on that one. Shea Hope made no mistake behind the stumps.
This one, pitched up delivery. Tried to play it off the legs.
5-meter area. Don't know that Shimron Hetmeyer picked it up initially because he was coming in.
He did a much taller fielder, maybe a Jason Holder or Kieran Pollard out there. And even then, it would have been a challenge.
It's a lovely strike, that, into the wind, big side of the ground. That would have been 6 anywhere in the world.
Against fast bowling. Really a powerful strike off the ball. And it didn't matter how far the boundaries were. And that one has absolutely disappeared.
There's a short ball, but it's a top edge and it flies a long, long way for 6. Field is not set for that. Got him. Short ball has worked. That is what Cottrell was working on with this field.
Finally paying dividends. And we've mentioned it before. Your strength can also be your downfall. And once again, that has proven.
Another attacking shot. He'll get a boundary. Nicholas Puran giving chase and won't get there. Picks the gap and does it well.
Review called for.
Ball tracking coming up. Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket hitting. Then we go back to Joel on field. Joel have to change your not out decision to out. You're on screen
Kyle
now.
Wilson has to.
Well, Matthew Wade found that same gap. Oh, it's gone past Pollard. I think it's that knuckleball that he tries to bowl. Very dismissive from Agar.
That is a huge blow. Matthew Wade, short delivery from Hayden Walsh Jr. slapped over mid-wicket. Not a very good delivery. And was muscled away. Samuel Badgie's alongside me finally.
Agar goes for the big one. It gets the connection. Another massive blow from Matthew Wade. That will challenge the boundary. It gets there. So he moves to 46 now.
Gets it!
Through his hands. And goes to the boundary. So it does bring up his 11th ODI half century. Brings up the 150 for Australia. Also brings up the 50 part. And there it is. A quick single brings the game to an end. Brings the series to an end and victory for the Australians. They maintain their winning record over the West Indies in one-day international cricket. Partnership between Wade and Ashton Agar with 54 saw them over the line after starts from Captain Carey and Mitch Marsh. Akil Hussain was again very impressive. 1 for 29 in his 10 overs. Created a lot of problems on this surface throughout the series. A wicket apiece for Sheldon Cottrell and Hayden Walsh Jr. He's 152. Thanks to Evan Lewis. Australia chased the total down in 30.3 overs, 153 for 4. Matthew Wade unbeaten on 51. Australia win by 6 wickets.